Man, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hobby, and back in another reaction video to Lazy Purple. It's called How It Feels to Suffer. And at first, I didn't know what the SFM stood for, but like I clicked on the video and scrolled through it a little bit, and I really he's talking about Source Filmmaker where he makes his animations. I was not expecting that. Shout out to Lazy Purple. So he's gonna show us how the behind the scenes of him making these videos, which can probably be a fucking pain in the ass. I already know it is. I don't even need to hear him say it. I know it is. But yeah, let's get into the video. That's about it. Oh yeah, make sure you hit the like button if you guys enjoy it. Never forget that. Never forget that. Alright, but let's start it though.
So you like Halloween, huh? You like using the silly spells in Team Fortress 2? Well, so do I. But isn't Halloween supposed to be scary?
Oh, that was
then
cool.
what's with all this having a good time bullshit? Listen, man, for your sake, I hope you don't do it. But if you really want a scary time, drop TF2 for
Oh
a
my
bit and
God.
visit its deranged cousin over in the software section. Source Filmmaker! This program haunts me in my dreams, and I know it's trying to kill me! But the amount of glitches I experienced while making How It Feels to Play Engineer, I'm telling you, this shit's possessed! Gather round,
Oh my
all of you.
God.
This Halloween, I've a frightful story for you. The story of the time I had to add the Wrangler to a Source Filmmaker scene! My story starts with
The
a
what?
prayer.
Add the what?
Please, Valve, please update Source Filmmaker so that it doesn't use a 2008 version of TF2! Why do you curse me to manually animate things as simple as picking up engineer buildings and using the Wrangler? But they only responded with Dota Counter-Strike. I didn't understand. So onwards I pressed to manually animate. the Wrangler.
Dota.
The Sentry
Counter-Strike.
Shield is simple enough. It's its own model. But this god-forsaken laser! This laser has stolen so many hours of my life that I'll never get back. How, you ask? Listen to my tale of woe.
Wait, why?
I began by importing the laser, but alas! It was pink! That's not right. It needs to be red. So I googled how to color it. Turns out that it's controlled by what I like to call Source Spaghetti. But first, a quick explanation. This is a
What?
control point. It represents a point in space and can be used to move and
Right.
rotate objects. Particles usually have very simple control points. Medic's beam has two control points, one for where the beam starts and one for where it ends. However, the Wrangler laser has this third control point that controls its color? And this is where the Source Spaghetti starts. This control point's positional X, Y,
That
and
made me
Z
hungry.
coordinates correspond to the laser's red, green, and blue values using a scale of -255 to +255, which necessitates the equation x times 2 minus 255, where x is the
What?
RGB value that you want.
I'm terrible
What?
at math.
You didn't get that?
I'm not following.
That's because it makes no fucking sense! Even if you don't get it, I got it. However, no matter what I did with Control Point 2, the laser's color never
Damn.
changed! Well, I said, this isn't my first rodeo. Surely I can fix this in a jiffy. But how wrong I was. Firstly, I went into the particle editor to see if there was a color value in there. Eureka!
First, can I say that I think editing is the worst thing ever invented. Ever. It's probably the worst thing ever. Like recording videos is fun. Recording is fun. Like and just talking. But when you realize right after you hit done recording or stop recording, and you realize in your head, damn, I gotta edit this motherfucker. It's like, damn. That's why I stopped doing gaming videos. Cause like I was just like, you know what, bro? And I wasn't getting views. So it was like, and like I know like there's so much work that goes into YouTube where like I just don't have the time for it. Where like let's say I came home and I went to record a gaming video and it was only like if it was anything past like 10 minutes or 15, oh man, Jesus. Good luck getting me to edit that hoe, cause but like sitting there editing like piece by piece by piece and then trying to go back and get clips to throw in there or like sound effects and then like maybe the sound effect will glitch or like the whole program will like slow down or the page will become unresponsive randomly in the middle of your work, and then it closes it, and you gotta start over. Oh man, that's happened to me so many times. Bro, I was just like, you know what, bro? I don't want to. I can't do this shit no more. And plus, gaming, doing gaming videos, it just didn't feel fun. Like it wasn't fun to me, cause gaming is more of like a escape for me. So it's like, I'm like turning it into a job, even though I don't get paid. But like, I'm turning it into work. That's what it felt like, work. But let's get back in the video. I'm rambling. I'm rambling. My bad. My bad.
There was! But no matter what you do to it and its
Also, hold
surrounding
on.
values,
If you guys like it when I ramble, let me know. Cause I could ramble for so long, bro. I just be chatting. For real, for real. I just be chatting. But let me know if I pause too much or if I don't pause enough. If you want to hear me give more insight on what Lazy Purple is saying, like I could do that. Just let me know in the comments because I did get someone that complained about me talking too much. So just let me know. Let me know.
nothing happens. Then I wondered, just a moment, the laser is pink. And when a texture is missing in source, the default replacement is pink and black. Maybe the particle's texture is missing or broken. So I asked all throughout town if someone could please lend me their version of every file related to this laser. I imported them into my directory and it was still pink! By then I was banging my head against my keyboard and finally decided that it's time to concede and verify the integrity of the game cache. Reinstall the whole program and deal with all the bugs that causes. But even then it was still pink!
Oh
At
nah,
this
see
point,
that
I
would
couldn't
have
help but think.
I would have lost my
All
mind.
this wasted time being a perfectionist when I could just use a different laser. So I installed this custom laser from the workshop that is supposed to be a Star Wars blaster. It's a model instead of a particle, so it took a while to customize it. It doesn't look great, but it works, right? Wrong! When the camera looks at the laser from certain angles, it just disappears! Then I tried
Oh my
using this
God.
laser particle, and I don't even remember what happened with this one, but I assure you it didn't work! So we're back to this laser. After brainstorming with other SFM villagers, I imported the laser into a different map and realized, what the fuck? Why is it blue on this map? And that's when it hit me. Every map has a different default point where things load in when they have no other point of reference. You can see here that Badwater's default point is somewhere below Red Team's spawn. It has no rhyme or reason. The Wrangler laser has been loading in and using the default point on the map for its control point 2 value. It's a different color on every map, but it doesn't change no matter what I do. So I figured, alright, my program is successfully reading the control point 2 value, but just not changing it. Alex friend, can you please take my SFM project, move control point 2 to make the laser red, and then send it back to me? He promptly sent me this in response.
Oh
That's right, his computer couldn't even handle the project, so he had to make a new project that was just the laser on Badwater, which I then had to import into my project, which is its own scary, unintuitive process. But finally, here we are. It works. Despite reinstalling the program, despite verifying the game's cache, despite replacing the particle files outright,
Oh my
control
God.
point 2 is just irreversibly broken. My theory, there's a ghost in my machine. But hey, at least
Bruh, Lazy Purple might have the most insane dedication or like the craziest drive I've ever seen to get something done. Cause after I uninstalled it and verified the files, if that shit still came out pink, I'm done. It's either that. Nah, I'm not gonna say I'm done. I would probably just use the pink laser. Knowing me, like knowing how I am, cause I get frustrated really quick. I would have just used the pink laser. I'm like, nah, I'm
it
done.
worked eventually, right? But that's not the
I
only
can't take
thing
that
I
much
had to do
stress.
manually. Once the sentry gun is placed, it stops being a gameplay object and just becomes part of the scene. That means that I have to manually control its shooting, which means manually adding each individual muzzle flash. That's right, I had
No.
to copy and paste like
No, you're
50 sets of
lying.
these muzzle flashes, and then manually tell the program, this muzzle flash occurs 1/20th of a second later, and this muzzle flash occurs another 20th of a second later, and this muzzle flash occurs another 20th of a second later, and this muzzle flash occurs another 20th of a second later, and this muzzle flash occurs another. Then, after doing that, I have to lock each particle to the barrels of the sentry gun individually. Truly nothing comes for granted in this.
I'm gonna read his description after this. I know there's a repeater function. I was gonna say that. Like, why isn't there? There should be like something that would repeat the same step over and over, but it doesn't work for these particles. Yo, lazy purple. This guy is fucking crazy. No way he individually did all of this. There's no way. Dog. The reason I'm saying that is because like I'm putting myself in his position. I promise you, in no way in hell I would have did that. No way. Nothing on earth could have got me to do that.
This
Unless
program.
you're paying
You'd
me
think
like
that
hella.
adding Uber charge would be a simple process, but it isn't. The default Uber in SFM is broken for some reason and always flashes like it's about to end. So you have to go download some cube map fixes. Thank you so much, SFM community, and put those in the right directory. Looks good to me, but what about the weapons? And the hats? Huh? That's right, you have to manually change every single model's material that you want to be Uber charged. And sometimes it doesn't even work. Not only is this a time-consuming process,
Man,
it's
that
semi-permanent.
is so ridiculous.
Since you're actually changing the files themselves, scary, you have to be super careful or else you'll be asking yourself later on, why the hell is this pyro like half Ubered here? See these buildings? They're not actually in Source Filmmaker for some reason. They're like ghost buildings or something.
What?
I had to manually add replacement buildings myself.
What?
Nothing comes for granted in this program. But you want to get really scared this Halloween? Imagine rendering a scene you've slaved over for hours, and it comes out like this. If you ever want to get into SFM, my friend, please remember the acronym ABAF. All beards are fucked. Something about the way these things are textured doesn't mix well with SFM. Usually there's a fix for these beards on the workshop, but I guess not enough people use the grizzled growth? Anyway, at complete random, the beard will become some crazy neon color. And you want to know something funny? It uses the same color as the Wrangler laser uses via the map's default point. Isn't that funny?
No.
So what was my solution?
I would've lost my mind.
Simple, really. If I render out the glitched frames individually, one at a time, manually, the beard is fine. Sounds simple if not time-consuming. Let's see how many I had to do. 462 individually rendered images just to fix this beard in one scene! And sometimes it's not even consistent. Here you'd think that the color is based on the beard's position, but look at this shit! It's blue in this camera, but green in this camera! Eventually, my friend, I could take no more, and I just asked the guy who fixed the Allfather if he could fix the grizzled growth, which he did! The moral of this scary beard story is, please don't be afraid to ask people for help!
That's a fact.
Oh, but friend, I've scary stories to spare. Look at this scene, simple, right? Well, this is what it used to look like! These lights are Satan! They have caused an issue in every video. For the spy video, I spent a full 10-hour day trying to get rid of these lights that would bleed through all the walls. After that day, I knew not to ever try anything with these demon-possessed lights. But in this scene, I had to. I used a program to remove literally every light from the map, and you won't believe it! These lights are Satan! Eventually, a villager from the SFM Discord discovered that you just have to type ent_fire space env_lightglow space kill in console.
How would he know that?
What does that even mean? I'm certain that a ghost has possessed my computer, but it doesn't always make itself obvious. Sometimes the glitches are small, like the time that this blood decal's position didn't update when I played the video forward, but it worked when I played the video backward.
Technology, man.
And then
Shit would
sometimes
just
when I
break
render
on you.
something, every other frame becomes a blue mess. Definitely a ghost. And half the time I import a custom map, Source Filmmaker just breaks all its lighting. Classic ghost stuff. This one is fixable, but when even the guy making the tutorial says,
This is the Hammer editor, and it honestly terrifies me. I can't do anything with this.
I can't say it makes me very hopeful. Of course, the program does make my life easier sometimes. Spline curves are pretty good at automating some animations, but other times they put the spirit of the devil into my characters.
Add spline curves.
Oh my god, call the exorcist! Look at this sentry. I just want it to go from this to this. A 180-degree turn. It's simple. But for some reason, The program thinks that the most efficient way to do this is a freaking backflip! Back ye demon! Get out of my sentry gun! Thankfully, the program has a built-in stress reliever. Whenever I find myself getting exhausted, I just move the character's pelvis to the beat of whatever music I'm listening to for endless entertainment.
Bro, this thing, something keeps flying in my face, bro.
Truly, countless hours have gone into trying to fix every single little mistake and glitch in all of my videos, but since you've made it to the end of this video, I think I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. There's a mistake in the engineer video, and it will probably ruin your entire perception of it. In this scene where I build a mini sentry on this scout, I don't have the gunslinger equipped in the SFM animation! Hey, it's me. I have a t-shirt now. You can find a link to it in the description.
Wait, what?
I also
I
now
didn't
have a
notice.
secondary channel, so please subscribe to that as well. The suffering in this video was made possible.
Oh man, that whole video gave me anxiety. Cause it's like, bro, I could only imagine going through all that shit. Bro, after he went through, bro, this man individually went through 462 files, bro. Bro, y'all niggas would never catch me doing that. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. I'm never doing that. Like the first problem the first problem he had was enough for me. Let alone what was the first one with the light? The freaking laser, it wouldn't change color. That was enough for me. Everything else that happened in this video, I would have never saw. But yeah, man, that's about it for me. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Shout out Lazy Purple for going through that bullshit to entertain us. You know what I'm saying? He went through all that to entertain us. Ain't that crazy? But yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that bullshit, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. And I promise, bro, the more y'all hit the like button, the better I'm gonna get at looking at the camera when I talk. Cause I look down here, cause my OBS is right here, and then I look at the camera, and then I look over here, then I'll randomly look. My eyes just wander, so but yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.